this franchise has a complicated reputation. It's more
Well, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Minecraft. Last episode, we did a little bit of ancient debris mining. In this episode, it's going to continue to be that way. You want to come up here? I'm kidding. Oh, precious. You're so cute, kitty. Oh my goodness, Heartbreak is here first. Welcome. I'm sorry, I didn't even get this freaking comments pulled up yet, and you're already here. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Aaron. I just took a nap. I'm really tired. Ugh. How does that work? You take a nap and you get more tired? What's even funnier is that I actually had an energy drink before I took the nap. Because I didn't want to take a nap. But I ended up doing it. Because I was too tired. Even after that. I mean, if you want to light the lava bunch, you can. I won't stop you. So I suppose, yeah. Suppose I do. Yeah, last time I tried to use beds to mine range and debris, but it's honestly really slow. So I think I'm just gonna use, like, I'll probably just use, like, 7 method. Alright, well, if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead. But we found, like, 9 ancient debris so far. What I was doing is using beds, because beds are easy to make, but they're also kind of just really slow. And I figured that just mining ancient debris is probably faster. Because by the time I run into any more, if I miss any because I'm not using beds, then I'll probably just run into another one. So, it's whatever. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the other side of this mine, and then I'm going to mine straight that way. No beds. These beds are just slow, apparently. And they need, like, 32 ancient debris, from what I can remember. So we're going to be here for a decent amount of time. That's where it came up from. Now my question is, if I were to just dig this way, how would this affect? I wouldn't run into lava, would I? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm just gonna dig straight this way, because beds just don't really feel that efficient to me. Although they are. It's not really like, you don't have to keep liking them live. I guess I'll take the likes, but. There's some. See, I mean, you know, you might feel more inefficient, but it really is. Like, you find ancient debris pretty quick because you're just simply breaking so many blocks. Like, see, there's more. I feel like finding ancient debris takes a long time for some people just because they're trying to use TNT or beds. Well, TNT is different because you can actually lay it out and then blow up like huge lines at once, which makes it pretty quick. But beds are like dangerous, they're slow, and then while they might be fun, they certainly aren't the most efficient, I'd say. Okay, I can tell you that because I've been finding more engineering around in a straight line than I have in beds. So it might not be as efficient overall, like the amount of beds used versus, I don't know, how long I spend mining might be the same overall after like 30 minutes as far as the ancient debris yield goes, but Strip mining is far easier to set up. Set another 600. Ah. You're sending likes. Like, are you using something to... What do you... I don't assume you're clicking the like button that many times. Because if you're using some program to send me likes, I don't want them. That one guy, thank you for gifting. I appreciate that. What are you doing to send me these likes? Because, like I said, unless you're actually pressing massage gun on my finger. Oh, okay, that's fair. Because I was about to say, if you're using some fucking, some like program or something that you use to send the likes, then I wouldn't want them. But the fact that you're using massage gun is super respectable, low key. It's really clever. I think it's pretty cool. I appreciate all the likes. Bet your finger feels very nice. Getting a nice little massage. Hi Cleo. What are you doing? Where? Yeah, I see you. Oh kitty. Oh dear Cleo. We're at 17 ancient debris. So we're doing pretty good as far as it goes. Kitty, stop it. Thank you for liking the live, Liam, and I appreciate the gift. I don't know if you get a gift by liking or whatever, but I still appreciate it, regardless. Do you guys want to see my cat? 8 blocks of netherite? Dang. You're on your way to make like a netherite beacon. You know, that might be a project I gotta consider at some point in this world. I think if I were to ever build a netherite beacon in this world, I'd put it at the top of Dweller's Peak. That is like the only way. The only place I could put it. It wouldn't really have any practical use, but I mean, that's just... A netherite beacon is crazy. I mean, shit, I don't know. Use TNT. Yeah, TNT's fun. I think if you have like a really good supply of gunpowder, TNT can work really well. But right as of right now, this is probably the best strategy for me, just because it's something I can do over and over. I think once Horchata gets too low, I'll probably switch to my Fortune pickaxe. So I'm gonna make a new one anyways, so I might as well just use that one up. I will actually keep Horchata though. Okay, good question, Josh. So what I like to do to play a world for as long as possible is to play Minecraft very inefficiently. If you were to like make... What I mean by that is if you were to like make a house and everything you ever could need in the world is in that one house, it kind of ruins the point of Minecraft, because the point is to build, right? You have all these different blocks to use, but by only building one thing that does everything you need, like for enchanting, smelting, whatever, storage, you just kind of miss out on all the fun you could have designing different buildings for different purposes, like for a storage building or an enchanting building, you know? Just basically build buildings for stuff. Don't just rush to the Ender Dragon either. Try to have fun with like whatever you have that's limited, you know? Like use horses and boats instead of elytras to get around early game. Of course, at some point you're gonna beat the Ender Dragon. That's totally fine. But try to be at a point where like you beat the Ender Dragon and some things you set up are still there, but they're not like... But you've gotten a good amount of use out of them, you know? And when you finally switch to the elytra, it feels like you've been waiting a long time to do it, and it feels more earned, I guess. Just like, I don't know, just take it slow. Don't rush to beat the dragon. You know, I'm 510 days into this world, as you can see, and I don't even have netherite yet. Well, I do have netherite, but not like netherite tools, that's what I mean. Just take it slow. And if you need help building, or if you're not good at building, then this is a perfect time to just get better at it. You know? And don't compare your world to others either. You know, like, my world, sometimes I'll look at other people's worlds and I'll be like, oh, that's so cool, I wish mine was like them. But then you think about it and it's like, well, this is my world. It's pretty much whatever I want it to be. So if I like how it looks, then that's fine by me, right? Like, obviously there's some stuff I'm going to change probably, but just be happy with how your world looks. Don't let someone else influence your style too much. Like, if you see a cool idea, like a building or something, then take that idea and kind of twist it into your own way. But if you ever feel like, I don't know, that your building isn't good enough. Or maybe just, you know, not just I don't know. Like I said, looking at other people's worlds that they've played a long time, then you could go through how many likes. How many likes for no? There's no amount of likes that will get me to do a sleep stream, Josh. I'll just say that. But you know what I will do? I don't know why I put that in there. I'm gonna grab my. Oh shit. Well, that sucks. I mean, like, all I'm saying, I'm not gonna give you any number because I'm not gonna do a sleep stream. And if you, the most important thing I would say, Josh, is that if you get bored of your world, you're probably not bored of the world, probably just bored of Minecraft. You just need to take a break. Even if you do your 2-week phase, just take a break from Minecraft, and when you feel like you want to play some more, go back to that same world. Then, like, keep playing it, you know? Chances are you'll find new things that you didn't see before that you want to actually work on or build, or you'll have projects unfinished, you know? But you'll have opportunities to finish those projects and make your world better. Another thing I like to do as well is I like to make multiple villages instead of just one. You know, like I have one village right now, Port Precious, but I'm gonna build multiple for different purposes. You know, like I'll probably build one specifically for clerics and fletchers. I'll build one specifically for armorers and weaponsmiths. Yeah, you could do that too. Just like, if you really want a fresh start and you know it's not just Minecraft that's getting you bored, just do what Aaron said. Go to a different part of your world and start fresh. Build a new base and hell, even connect them together, you know, with like pathways for the nether or something, so you can just add even more to your world. And also kind of like creating like an idea of lore for your world as well also is pretty fun to me. Like, obviously, there's no lore reason for why I named all the streets in Port Precious after people. It's just, I did it because they're my viewers. But you could have like there's the mountain range that I live next to. I call it Dweller's Peak because there's an ancient city underneath it in Deep Dark. So I like the idea of like an evil force dwelling below the surface that you wouldn't know. But there's a mountain peak. I think it's cool. Come up with names for stuff. Kind of like how everything in the world has a name. Like, every little lake you find in the world is going to be named probably. Like, even if it's something as simple as, like, round or square lake. You know, just name things, you know? Come up with a name for your base. I don't really have an official one for my name yet, or for my base yet, but I'm either going to call it Stuffy City or Stuffy Plains. Either one works for me. But just kind of build, like, some more, you know? Like, why was your base established there, you know? Or just kind of have this idea of why you made your base there, or made it a certain town where it is. Like, I made Port Precious where it is because it's in a strategic spot that pinches two big land masses together on a small strip of land, and it's like a pinch point between the two sides of my world, pretty much. But it's more so because there was already a village there. I've never actually did the thing that Aaron was talking about though, like starting a new world, sort of in the same world. But if I did, I don't know where I would go, to be honest with you. Something about doing it just doesn't feel right to me. Not really sure why. Where is all the ancient debris at? I haven't found any recently. It's a big cave. Kind of crazy how this is just I don't know. I'm gonna switch to bed mining a little bit here and see what happens. Maybe I'll find something interesting. Put that away. Sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves. Beds are kind of dangerous, sort of. So we'll stand back here. Precious, what on earth are you doing? Freaking goober. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do to make a Minecraft world last for a long time. And I think, you know, you also, for me personally, finding a good location to set up my base is also incredibly important. Because I think where you live is probably one of the more important things. It's like, if you don't have a good base location, chances are you just aren't going to be satisfied with any of your builds. Our worlds are almost the same base plate, that's nice. But like, you know, Alright, that's fair, Cleo. Give me a second for that. I think you should have known, Precious. You just gotta, like... Maybe I should consider putting some, what's it called? Fire resistance? Whatever. No. I can talk forever and ever about how you can stay playing a certain Minecraft world for as long as you want to, but I think I'd just be repeating myself after a certain point. All I'm saying is that you just gotta, there's plenty of methods. There's YouTubers out there who talk about forever worlds. This is ideally going to be mine. You know, like, I'll play this world for a long time, maybe for a few years at least. Because I'm the type of person who can find entertainment in Minecraft for a long time, even if it's, like, for not very long periods. Like, maybe I'll play a world, maybe I'll, in, like, a few weeks, maybe this world will get boring and Minecraft will get burnt out. I'm already starting. I feel like I'm kind of getting to that point already. Not to say that I'm going to stop playing Minecraft entirely, but at some point, yeah, I'm going to get burnt out from playing Minecraft. You know? You guys should expect that from me. There's only so long I can do the same thing over and over again before I just decide, you know what? I want to do something else. And again, that's fine, you know. I've heard someone say, ooh, okay. So recently I've been playing some Gran Turismo 7. I'm not really into cars too much, but my friends have put me on the game. And I will say that it is pretty fun. I've actually been playing a little bit by myself too, which is a good sign that I like a game. It feels kind of stiff at first, but then you get into it and it's like, the controls are pretty good. I like Gran Turismo 7. Other than that, I've played Red Dead Redemption 2 quite a bit, obviously. I think everyone can agree that game is really good, for the most part. GTA 5, Fortnite, you know, the big popular games, Call of Duty a little bit. Mainly zombies and Call of Duty. But some more niche games, I would say, like, and nowadays at least, or game franchises, are Rayman. I really love Rayman Legends and Origins. I haven't played the original Rayman games, but at some point I want to. Other than that, you know, obviously Minecraft. Okay. What else? I haven't played Red Dead 1 2 yet. You know what I want to do at some point, guys, is I want to get Red Dead 2 on my computer when it's on sale or something, because it's like always on sale. And then what I want to do is I want to play it on stream. Even though I've already played the story mode, I want to do, like, I want to play it again. I've already beaten it twice. So what I want to do is I want to beat Red Dead 2 again on stream. And then I want to play Red Dead 1, because I've never played Red Dead 1. Now, I know what happens, like, at the end and everything. I won't say it, because just in case someone somehow still hasn't seen it, or actually cares about spoilers. But I know what happens in the end. I don't know what happens in between all that. I've never experienced that part of Red Dead Redemption 2. So I think being able to, especially now, might be a good idea. So I'd like to do that at some point. So no 2000. What other games do I play? I've played Cuphead quite a bit. I've beaten Cuphead 3 times, to be exact. That game's fun, but it makes me angry. I think when you get really good at dodging everything and like the controls, it is such a satisfying game to play. It's just so approachable too with its amazing art style and everything. You can't hate the game. It's one of those games you just love. Just purely because of how good it is. You can tell a lot of effort and care is put into it. Man, that DLC was crazy too. I remember I got so mad at Saltbaker. That was such a fucking hard boss fight, man. I don't know if it was the hardest in the game, but it was certainly a really difficult one. I'm not much Overwatch personally. I've heard that they went back to Overwatch instead of Overwatch 2, which I think is a good step. Kind of funny how they did that for like 2 years and then reverted back to it. But it seems like they're doing pretty good. I think 5 new heroes and reverting back to their old name. I think they're certainly doing better than they were, which is a good thing. But I haven't played much Overwatch. I haven't played much Marvel Rivals either. Hero shooters are kind of like okay to me. Well, hello, Pear. That's weird. Unless you are Pear Sane, then there's a Pear Sane and then there's a Pear. W stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of games I play. I've been wanting to play Subnautica too. Not the second game, but Subnautica in addition to the games I've been playing. Since my streaming thing is actually getting kind of serious, like I've actually been making money off of the streams. Not much, but it's actually been like a sizable chunk of money for me, which is kind of crazy. So I feel like I should try to do more stuff that you guys would like to see. Because I've never played Subnautica. It's me, bro. Piercing? Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Piercing. Ooh, ancient debris. But, how would you guys feel if I played Subnautica? Do you guys think you would enjoy watching that? I don't think I make money off likes. I think I make money just... If I get, like, a lot of viewers, I'll probably make, like, a tiny bit of money off of that. But I make a lot of money from gifts, mainly. There's a few people that come in and gift a lot. Because they also have a lot of money to spare. But no, sometimes my streams are just popping. Nice, okay. I think, I have... The only problem with Subnautica... The only problem with these new games is that I have to buy them. You know, I'm fine with buying the games. It's not the problem. The problem is just that I don't have infinite money to do that, you know? Like, I can... Like, with my... I'm getting my tax dollars soon, yeah, but I can only buy so many games, really. Before, at a certain point, it becomes financially stupid to do it over and over. So, yeah. I'll try to play more new games, but I can't do it forever, you know? Minecraft is better than Subnautica. Hello, Horchata. Now, my question is, though, how can... Minecraft and Subnautica are both survival games, right? But Subnautica is a lot different than Minecraft, from what I've gathered. They both seem like they're doing different things. It's kind of like Minecraft versus Hytale debate. The only thing they really have similar is that Hytale is also kind of like a pixely blocky game. But Minecraft is probably one of the best sandboxes ever. Just because the world is so good and the amount of creativity and freedom you have with the block choice is immaculate. Subnautica seems like it's more of like an in-depth progression survival-ish game. So I don't know how you can compare them and Minecraft together. I remember this one time I was arguing with some guy in the TikTok comment section, of course. But we were talking about, like, this guy was trying to compare Minecraft to Arc Raiders. Now, I don't know much about Arc Raiders. But as far as I know, Arc Raiders is an extraction shooter. Minecraft is a survival sandbox. He was trying to say that the punishment for dying is fair in Minecraft because in Arc Raiders you lose everything as well, and it's a good game. But my guy, they're completely different games. It's a multiplayer game, right? Arc Raiders it's like a... Yeah. I'm pretty sure Arc Raiders is a multiplayer game. So it makes sense that, you know, like in Fortnite, like, if I was to argue that losing everything when you die in Fortnite is stupid, then everyone would think I'm an idiot. Because I would be. Because on Fortnite, if you didn't drop any of your loot when you died, what would the point of killing other players be? For a higher number of kills? Sure, but you also do that for heals, loot, whatever. If you didn't get any of that, then a lot of people would just camp until the end and heal off at the end. There has to be a reason to kill players in Fortnite. Not just for a number going up, right? But in our creators, it's like you lose everything because I'm pretty sure people can also take stuff from you. In Minecraft, it's kind of sort of the same way. But I feel like if the main point of the game is building, then why is the punishment for death so harsh? Especially since these items, like netherite tools, they can be lost and they can break. And it takes a long time to get them back. Because while I don't think getting ancient debris is that much of a slog of a process, doing it like once or twice, I wouldn't want to do that every time I died, you know? Now there's solutions. I think Minecraft's system of dropping everything on death it can work if you just add more things to help you get your stuff back. They have one item currently, that's the recovery compass. And I'll admit, the recovery compass is actually quite nice. I think you make it with echo shards from ancient cities, which, you know, if you're the type of player who can die pretty easily, then I think it's a great item. Me personally, I don't think it's that great, but that's only because I don't die very often. If I did, I'd definitely like it. Now, does that mean I'm going to... Does that mean I won't have a recovery compass? No. I'm probably still going to have one at some point, just set up just in case. Because knowing exactly where I need to go to pick up my stuff is still pretty reassuring. Even if that doesn't point to exactly where I need to go. I think you can't cheat unless you're injecting code using mods. I feel like the idea of cheating in Minecraft is stupid to me. Because I've seen people who just, like, it's a sandbox game. You spent the money on the game, probably, so you play however the hell you want. I think it's dumb. Like, keep inventory is the exact opposite of the issue. A lot of people will just immediately think, oh, just use keep inventory, boom, problem solved. But the problem is, I think keep inventory makes the game a little too easy. That's my opinion, though. If you play keep inventory on, I understand. I'm not going to judge you for that. I used to do it when I was a kid. Not that that's a bad... Of course, that sounds like I'm comparing you to a child, but I'm not. I really don't care if you play keep inventory. Hell, I'll even play a server if there's keep inventory. As long as you're not, like, cheating, like getting diamonds and stuff in creative mode, I don't really care what you use. You know, I think it's stupid that we police how people play a game. Now, me personally, I'm never going to cheat in my worlds. And I would hope that on a long-term world that I play with any of my friends, I'd hope that we don't use cheats either, but does that mean I'm going to care if I join some random person's world and they have cheats on? No, I don't care. Because it's not my world. It's not how I want to play. That's fine. I'll get used to it anyways. Now, what I think they could do to fix, or to help remedy the issue, is like just adding an enchantment that would allow some items to remain on you even after dying. You could even limit how many times you can do this, because a lot of people don't die very often, I would say. And so just being able to have something to help you keep those items in the case that you do die would be quite nice. Force creative mode mods. Uh-oh. That's not good. I guess some people do. Yeah, but then again, that's their choice at the end of the day. The only cheating I would consider being in Minecraft survival mode is just going to creative and getting shit and going back to survival. That's what I would assume cheating, but using like keep inventory or hell even teleporting, I will say teleporting is quite convenient. So if you do that, I don't really care. You do you. You play the game how you want to because you spent the money on the game. So you decide how you like to play. But ultimately, that's my opinion. If you want to go attack people for using keep inventory, well, I think you're a shitty person and probably aren't matured yet. Your frontal lobe definitely not developed. Mine isn't either, but, you know, I think most people would agree that's stupid. You know, just play how you want. That's the goal. Games are supposed to be fun. And I will say that whenever I die in Minecraft and start to lose everything, like I only have 5 minutes to get it back, I don't have fun there. I have stress, you know? I think Stardew Valley is a type of game that does death pretty good. Because there's still I'd say there's an adequate punishment for staying out too long when you pass out. Like you lose a little bit of money. But you don't like die or lose a lot of stuff, if anything. You stay up too late, character passes out, and you lose a little bit of money maybe. Maybe someone takes it from you, or Linus does something to you, I don't know. As in force creative mode mods, just to get the achievements without the game detecting it. All it takes is one random to ruin worlds. Yeah, Aaron, I'm not saying that you're going to ruin this world, but I've already told you multiple times that this is a solo world and no one else is joining, so I'd like you to stop asking, please. Because I've already made it very clear that this is not a world you can join. Calling me random. No, they're just saying that, you know, if some random person joins a world and they happen to have like a mod menu or something, your world is ruined. If you care about cheats being on and stuff. If you don't care, then whatever, but you know, I would say that if someone joined my world and started making... See, that's why I like solo worlds so much. It's because I can get both experiences. Like, I play with my friends and have fun doing that, yes. But if I play by myself, I get to dictate how everything goes. If I had some other people in this world with me, then I would have to worry about them too. Because I don't know if, you know, as much as I like you guys as viewers, I don't know how you guys play the game. I don't know if you guys are mischievous, like to steal from people. And I don't know how close you'd like to live to me. And so I'd really rather just play solo. Okay, don't call me that, Aaron. Do not call me daddy, please. You know, I feel like netherite tools should probably also be like a little bit better, don't you guys think? I mean, yeah, they're great, and I think they look good. I just think that, like, you know, maybe they should have an extra property that separates them from diamond. Because I've seen people say that netherite doesn't upgrade you at all, and I just think that's stupid. Because they're just wrong, flat out wrong. But, you know, I don't think it's... In retrospect, the amount of work you have to do to get netherite doesn't really feel necessarily worth it to how much reward you get. And yeah, you get more durability. You get maybe some slightly faster mining speed. With the armor, you get knockback resistance, but that's kind of it. You don't really get much else than that. Now, I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it should maybe be a little bit better because you have to go to the depths of hell to craft it. So maybe it should protect you a bit more. Or better yet, maybe netherite doesn't break, because with mending in the game, you never really want your tools to break. So maybe mending is only for tools that aren't netherite or something. Like, it's still useful. Like, it has its place. But, you know, because for some tools like fishing rods or shears or flint and steel, where they will break eventually because you can't turn them into netherite in this case, they'd still be useful tools for sure, but you need mending for those. I don't know. I think the idea of durability is something that can work, and I think Minecraft does an alright job, mainly just because they have a way to counteract it with mending. I just think that, you know, maybe at a certain point, if the tools are good enough, they're supposed to be... Yeah? I'm okay. I'm okay. For now. I saw that. I think I'm okay for now, though. Thank you, though. I told him not to call me that, so I don't know. Either way, I think people just take Minecraft a little too seriously, you know? Just be chill. You know, I'd also like to do some streams at some point where I'm not just playing something and I'm actually, like, sitting down and talking to you guys. You know? Like, maybe we can do something together. Because I've proposed a few ideas, like, we could play Jackbox together or something. Or we could start a Minecraft world together, all of us. But by now, there's enough of you guys that I think I'd rather do something, you know, that'd be a little bit more inclusive for everyone. Because there's so many of y'all that I know would probably want to, like, play together or something. I don't think he was going to. But, I mean... You're giving him the ideas now, so don't be surprised if he does, you know. That's all I'll say. It would be tough. I think I already have enough ancient debris. You know what, though? I'm going to use the rest of this wool, because I probably need to get extra anyways. So. Low-key, guys, I would go get an Arizona iced tea, but my cat's sitting on my lap right now. Yeah, Cleo?
Oh, hello, YouTube person, Tony Black. I'm from Brazil. I don't speak English very well. That's okay.
You don't have to speak English super well. There's a guy in here that barely I would consider to be English. His name is Juan Carlos. We love the guy though. He's a great guy. But it sounds like from the comments you typed, you're actually pretty good at typing in English. So there's no worry, man. No. Okay. No, it's a joke. Okay. Oh, don't call me mommy. I would hate that. Obviously, that's probably not. It might not be what you were trying to go for. I feel like a lot of comment sections, you know, a lot of comments on TikTok or social media can be misconstrued due to lack of nuance in a voice, since there is no voice. For example, I think people who hate on Clint and Stardew Valley, I'm not saying like him hiding in the bushes is a good thing, but I think, him being a marriage candidate, I think if he were to be voiced by an actual person, I think there's some nuance to Clint's character, mainly in how he feels. Like maybe some of the comments sound a little sarcastic. I think the way I perceived Clint in Stardew Valley was that he was just like a kind of a weird, maybe slightly incel-y, but just like sort of, he lacks a little confidence in himself. A lot of people just want to instantly hate on him, but, the way I see it is, would I have preferred someone else as a marriage candidate? Yeah. But am I mad that it's Clint? No. I think if Stardew Valley is still getting updates, I mean, as long as we get one marriage candidate that people actually want, Sandy, then I think we can live. And mods exist for a reason, yeah.
I'm good, Tony Black.
I am quite good. Guys, now, I'll tell you all this. This is out of the blue. It's from left field. Have you taken your biology test yet? No. But I have some good news about that. I'm surprised you remember that, Aaron. But it is in completely open notes. So, luckily for me, I've taken plenty of notes. So, I have plenty of material to use for the test when I take it. And I've also been studying, too. I haven't done any studying yet today. But I think with the knowledge that it is going to be an open note quiz, and the fact that I am doing flashcards and I'm doing pretty good, I'm not really worried.
My world is 35 days old. You must be huge by now at 5'11".
I mean, it's sort of, kind of. I'm still building stuff. Like, I don't have netherite yet, as you can see. I'm fairly certain that I'm gonna have to make new boots, because I'm pretty sure that this isn't gonna work the way I want it to. I think after I turn some stuff into netherite, like, I can get some of my tools perfected, like horchata, and it's bio 3. No, it's biology 1. So, oh god, it's like intro to biology, so it's nothing too crazy. But I didn't take regular biology in high school though, so some of this stuff is new to me. I took ag biology, which is agriculture biology. So a lot of it was also just like, I mean, the biggest thing I remember from that class is like Punnett squares and dissecting fetal pigs, but that's it. That was pretty fun. Man, those things smelled weird. They didn't smell bad, they just smelled like odd. Yeah. But I mean, I go to labs, I pay attention. Speaking of which, I have labs tomorrow. Or I have a lab tomorrow, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken, that we don't actually have one. That'd be nice. Because tomorrow's just going to be review for the exam. But I'm still fairly certain we have a lab activity. Those labs can take quite a long time, though, unfortunately. But it's fine.
Let's do this since I don't speak English. I'll ask you say yes or no. Okay, Tony Black.
Hit me with anything you got. If you guys are wondering who I'm talking to, you should be able to see the chat box there. But what do you got, Tony? Beginning of CC, learning about coons and what amino acids are coven is kind of useless. Yeah, the thing is when I think about this ultimately, taking biology is kind of fun because it's kind of interesting to learn how things are, formed and how we grow cells and stuff. But ultimately, I'm going to study in game development. So none of this stuff I'm learning is going to be useful to me, like, ever. Except for, like, random fun facts to my friends, maybe. But, I just don't, I'm not going to find use out of most classes in college. What? Hold on. Just give me a second.
My world is... I'll have a little bit. Hold on. What are you saying? Has already finished Minecraft. I have not finished Minecraft yet.
On this world. That specifically. I've made Minecraft before, just not on this one in particular, I like to take things a little slow. I don't want to beat the game too fast, because I feel like if I do, then maybe I'll lose interest in the world. Okay, I'm gonna go get some ribs really quick. I'll be right back. Only rich people go to college. That's not entirely true, Aaron. Stop it, Cleo. I'm not rich, I would say. I have some money saved up, but I'm going to community college. Community college is mostly free. So I would say if you have one near you, I'd probably go, at the very least. You can get a 2-year degree there. It's better than nothing. It's... I'll be right back, y'all. Come on. Okay. What is happening, y'all? Hold on. I just got back.
Oh, hey, Casey. Tuition is way less than normal university. But community college is or rich people. No, it's not. Yeah, I got some.
No, community college is great because it's really cheap. Usually. And there's... Maybe I just want a water. Maybe I don't need a green tea. I don't want to waste time. Community college is great, though. I mean, it's a great, cheap option for people who want a higher education but can't quite afford regular college. Me personally, I'm going to community college because I can get some of my credits done, or all my general ed done there, and I save a lot of money by not having to buy stuff.
I saw my massage gun and it felt kind of good. Oh my... Aaron, sometimes it's not our turn to talk, okay?
Aaron, I'm just saying this. You're on very thin ice right now.
Oh, sorry, Tony Black, if you're still here. I'm going to burn it. I'm playing, but I have class. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to try to learn English so I can converse, but here on the live stream.
Hey, you're doing mostly pretty good, I'd say. I think, you might be using some of the words, a little bit in the wrong context, but for the most part, I know what you're saying, so you're doing a great job. Not in a weird way. And what, dude, how else could I construe that? Exactly. How else do you want me to picture that, Aaron? That could not be taken in any other context, I think. I mean, if you were to say, oh, I massaged my arm and it felt good. Yeah, that's fair, right? That's what it's for. It's supposed to massage your arm. It's supposed to feel good. But the way you sat on it, you said specifically, I sat on the massage gun and it felt good. How am I not supposed to take that in a kind of weirdish way? I mean, look, if you discover something about yourself, good for you. But I'd really rather not hear about that, if that's fine. Aaron, have you discovered something about yourself, potentially? We're all supportive here. I would hope that we're all supportive people. I am, for sure. But, I don't even know what to think. Gang, what? No, bro, don't even act. Don't even joke loud. I know what you are. I mean, I know what you meant. You said that in that way on purpose, didn't you? Aaron, do you like boys? If you're not, you have a lot to think about.
I liked... Tony Block says, I liked you, man.
I'm glad. I'm assuming you meant, like, that you like me. Which is good to hear. But, liked is, like, past tense, I think. Like, you used to like me, but now you don't. So, what you would use in this case is like. Just drop the D. Aaron, do you like boys? Dude. What pair? What's going on? I'm gay for Tony Black. Yo, okay, Tony Black just got here now. He just got here. Leave the man alone. Or the woman. Or whatever he identifies as. Don't want to assume. Did I say something? I might have said something that sounded a little sus. I'm sorry if it came out the wrong way.
He's fine, Brazilian now. You used to play in Java?
Right now I'm playing on Bedrock, but I did actually used to play in Java. Well, when I was on my computer. But I think I've grown to actually like Bedrock more as time has gone on. You know, if you asked me a few years ago, what I would rather play on, I'd probably say Java Edition. But now it's like, oh, Bedrock is my go-to. It's like I can play, like, Bedrock is so readily available. Aaron Lab, what are you on about? He's simping over Tony Black. That being said, Bedrock is I can play my world anywhere. Like, if I wanted to, I could stream Minecraft from my phone if I'm like away and I just want to do something. Obviously, those aren't ideal conditions, but you know what? I can bring my controller with me, hook it up, and play Minecraft on my phone. I've done that before. It's kind of sad though. The reason why I did it was so I could, I guess, play Tony's daddy. Okay. The Java rendering update will be amazing. Yeah, they're switching to Vulkan. That's what I've heard. I think it'll be much better. For a long time, they had like this old thing that wasn't even being updated anymore.
All right. Do you have class tomorrow, Tony? I do have
class tomorrow, Tony Black. I'm taking biology. That's what I'm going to tomorrow. I'm really excited. Yay! I'm being sarcastic. I'm not actually excited. Don't call me that. Or call me that. Hey, trouble FPS. I mean, my computer already runs Java pretty good. Like, I think last time I checked, I was running like 800 FPS even without Optifine. But I think this is exactly what I think they needed to do. You know, I always wonder why they never optimized their code, but it was because they were running on such an old engine that doing it was pointless, because it wouldn't help. Because there was only so much they could even do. But now that they're switching to Vulkan, even though it's going to take a long time, it's going to wreck some mods for a little bit, it's still going to ultimately be the best option for the game. Like, Bedrock Edition is very optimized. I think getting, like, if I were to play regularly, I could probably run, like, 60 chunks and still play normally with no differences. That's how optimized the game is. But, I mean, I don't know, y'all. It's certainly a good choice for them to do. Alright, we're done. We've run out of beds. I've gone almost 2,000 blocks in this way, so we have quite a bit to walk through here. Can we not do those magma cubes, please?
Whoa. Okay, let's see. Bedrock is so much better. I mean, I don't know. I like also Bedrock, but I play my phone.
Fair enough. There's nothing. That's kind of why I like Bedrock. Is it's so optimized that it can run on a mobile phone. What the fuck? That's so funny that a gas spawned there. I would say that Bedrock and Java I don't know if they're equals, because I do think that overall, maybe Java's a little bit better. But Bedrock has so many good features for me, personally. Like the accessibility and just building things faster, that I think they're about equal to me. Just because of that. Okay, should I turn on actions and stuff on? Really? Okay. So you want to do, so I'm going to go settings. Go down to global resources. Go to your packs, and it should be here. And you just want to click. You want to click activate. It's already active for me. But if you wanted to change like the textures, make it more vanilla, you have to go into the menu and click this cogwheel, and there should be a slider bar there.
Also, think about buying a PC. I think you should, Tony. If you can afford one, it would be good.
The new Samsung can run Java through legal clients. You know, that's the thing, is that like, I think they could, I don't know. I have a feeling that at some point in the far future, Minecraft will merge into one game platform. They can't, look, imagine if they only had to code for one game, then I think, don't call me uncle. If they only had to code for, excuse me, sorry. If they only had to code for one version of Minecraft, updates would probably be a lot faster to come out. You know? But they're coding on Java and C++. Because there's two different versions. Now, it depends on which version they would probably choose. You know, this might be a good question to ask, but I think the answer is pretty clear. They would probably go with Bedrock. Not because Bedrock is the better version overall or anything, but because Bedrock has a marketplace, which makes them a lot of money. Also, probably Microsoft's decision as well, because Microsoft is the one who owns Minecraft. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think it's pretty clear that they would probably choose Bedrock Edition for the main version of Minecraft. A lot of people will be really upset if they discontinue Java Edition. That's the thing. They can't really do that, though, you know? They can't really discontinue any version of this game at this point, because the amount of controversy and bad press that would bring to the game is just, it's astounding. They can't do that. They would get flamed.
Where are you from? Canada, USA. I'm from the United States.
Specifically from the West Coast. Hi, Cleo. I wonder if Bedrock is allowed to have launchers like Java. Maybe? I don't know. I just think that if Microsoft is already able to make people pay for mods, like on Bedrock and Marketplace, then why would they ever choose a version of the game where you can get them for free? They wouldn't. That's the thing. It's all about money. That's why Microsoft limits Mojang so much. People always complain about Mojang not adding enough, but I'm almost certain it's because Mojang can't, you know? Because Microsoft is probably breathing down their neck to not make them change the game too much, because it already makes them so much money, so why would they fix what ain't broken? Even though the game is fundamentally broken in some cases, but that's not the point. The main point is that it makes them a shit ton of money, so why would they change it? If it already does. Why take the risk? Yo, okay, Aaron, don't tell them that. If I want to tell people I live in Northern California, that's going to be of my own volition. You can't just tell people that shit, dude. Seriously, you don't do that.
MC'd for Bedrock. Yeah, but for the most part,
I think they would probably still choose the version that makes you pay for mods. I don't know. I mean, I think the way I see it is, like, I don't run too many mods, so I don't really care. The only mod I'm really running is actions and stuff, which admittedly ain't doing much. But, sorry, Father. Yeah, Aaron, just don't do that. Only people, yeah. The problem is no one really plays Bedrock and PC. I'm like one of the only people that does it. But, yeah. I just wish that both Minecraft versions weren't much different mechanically, but they do. They have a lot of differences. Now, those differences definitely have lowered over the years. You know, like Bedrock and Java are more similar than ever. But there's still plenty of differences, like graphically, you know. But Bedrock just has a slightly different feel to it than Java does. If you want to delete an ocean monument, what I would do is I'd either bring a cow with you to like the top of the ocean monument, grab a bunch of milk, and then just break through all the walls, kill the elder guardians, drink milk again, and then you can kill the rest of the guardians and get the gold blocks. And as for airs, as air is concerned, if you're on Java Edition, you can make pockets of air with doors, so I'd do that. If you're on Bedrock, then I would probably just use water breathing potions. You can brew them by taking a nether wart, combining it with a water bottle and a brewing stand, and then combining it with that potion that you made with a pufferfish. You get a 3-minute water breathing potion, and then after that, if you want to extend it to 8 minutes, you can use, I believe, redstone dust. Make each potion 8 minutes. There's gold blocks. Yeah, there's like this little room that has some dark prismarine and like a little cube in the center, and there's gold blocks inside of it. They typically only have like 1 or 2 of those rooms in each ocean monument. You can also get sponges from ocean monuments too, which are actually pretty good because they can soak up water really quick. And you can also get an armored shrimp from killing the Elder Guardians, I think. They have like a 50% chance to drop or so.
You can get pufferfish by either... I'll see you later, Tony Black. I hope to see you again. Because it's late. Face purple crying.
I don't know what nodes you're talking about. But to get a pufferfish, you can either just fish it up, like by fishing normally, or you could go to like a warmer ocean and kill it directly. I'd probably fish it up instead because pufferfish are annoying. Hi, Cleo. Yeah. Meow. What a silly kitty. Absolute silly kitty. Meow. Meow. Y'all ever feel like your animals just puke at the most inconvenient time? Like, I got up from my nap earlier today, and then my cat decided that as I was still like trying to wake up, that she wanted to puke. So she made me get up really fast so I could stop her from puking all over my fucking bed. And you know, it's just like you couldn't have chose to puke at literally like 5 minutes later. You just had to puke right now, all over my goddamn sheets. I mean, she didn't puke on my sheets because I moved her, but you have a pretty vocal kitty. I know. Yeah, Cleo. Meow. Meow. Well, she's also just like, she's an old kitty. She is very vocal. But yeah, I love her for that. She's one of her little vocal quirks. Oh. Yeah, I just got. Cleo. Your cat doesn't meow at all. Also, pear, it's D-O-E-S, not D-O-S-E. Sorry. Must be a grammar police. I don't think I've explored this thing at all. I've never actually gotten a netherite spear before. I hope it's good. Grammar police. It's not my night. Oh, I'm sorry, Pear. What is your native language then? I thought English was. You speak it really well, like all the time. I've never noticed. There's never been anything that makes me think that.
It's late here in Brazil. I bet it is, Tony.
You know, and I have 2 sides of the spectrum. Like in both cases. I have 2 dogs that are complete opposites and 2 cats that are complete opposites. Cleo is very old, super cuddly, very vocal. Precious is super young. She's a different color completely than Cleo is, and does not talk at all. And she's more playful than anything. But then as far as the dogs go, I have Flash and Pixel. They're both wiener dogs. That's the only thing they have in common. Flash he's a big, chunky, black dog who's very vocal and, well, that's kind of it. It's the best way to describe him. And Pixel's a very skinny, golden retriever looking dachshund or dachshund who is very shy and is only vocal whenever someone's knocking on the door at like 2 in the morning. Of course. Bye, creeper. Okay. Okay, guys. So here's the play. We're gonna... Okay, guys. So now that we have done the right, we're gonna go to the enchantments here. Yeah, for sure. I'm just kidding. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start just mass producing emeralds now. I'm gonna go back to my village and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna smelt all this netherite first, but I'm gonna start getting more potato villagers, and then I think we're gonna try to do a harvest. Maybe. Cleo, get off my damn desk, stupid kitty. Oh wait, do I have gold nuggets in here? Hey, we'll sort that out. I'm fairly certain I have flint in here too. Okay. And gravel's like a big... What are you doing? No, get away from my damn ribs, you idiot. No. You only went up there so you could get my ribs. Don't meow at me. You did that to yourself, kitty. Wow. Supposed to be 3. Okay. Talking like you caught the plague. Baby, it's just how I talk lately. No, it's not how I talk normally. I'm just kidding. You know, it could be worse. I could be forcing my voice to make it sound like it's like really deep. I don't know. It's just what my voice goes. It's how I talk normally. People make fun of me for it all the time, but you know, I just have a condition. Makes my voice super deep and sexy. Just imagine. You guys remember when Corpse Husband was popular and he was like, I'm not saying he's faking his voice, but there's a lot of people that tried to pretend their voice is super deep as well. And there was just a bunch of cornballs. Yeah, I'm not the type of person to call someone a cornball if they like a certain thing, or do a certain thing, but I feel like if you try to make your voice sound way deeper than it actually is, you might be a cornball. Maybe. Unless you're my friend Tyler. Because he did that when we first met on a Fortnite match. But it was funny. I thought he was a big kid. So. Who's scrapping around behind you? Yeah, don't do that. Is my blaze powder, is it in my important items chest here? Why is that in 2 different places? Girl, whatever. I bet I have my blaze powder up in here. I did meet Tyler on a Fortnite match. It was about 6 or 7 years ago, but it's okay. It actually probably was about 6 or 7 years. I think I met him in like season 5 or 6 of Fortnite for retrospect or for information. And I met him in a random Fortnite match. Well, in a random match, just in general. So there's that information for you. And ever since then, I've actually met him in real life. We've been playing consistently since then, except for when I got a girlfriend, and then I kind of ghosted him for a little bit, unfortunately. That was my bad. Should I enchant fishing rod to get purfish? I mean, luck of the sea, girl, whatever. Aaron Tinder. I did not meet Tyler on Tinder, okay? I did not. Although, I feel like, man, Tyler, he's not quite the, I don't want to speak about his dating life, but he has had a lot of girlfriends in the past. And he's been treated really badly, because he's such a nice guy. You know, he just, and I'm not saying that because he's my best friend. I'm saying that because he genuinely is such a great guy, but he just met the wrong people, unfortunately. And that's, it's just very unfortunate that he had to deal with that. He didn't deserve that, man. He's a good man. Uh-oh. What's happening? Okay. I'm gonna grab some paper, and I'm gonna go back to Port Precious here, and we're going to continue making more potato villagers, because we need them. If y'all remember from last time, when that super laggy stream happened, we did farm a lot of sugarcane, so there's that. Jesus Christ, what is happening? Here we go. There they go again, barking at random stuff. Yeah, you know, guys, just look at how pretty this spot is. Like, I love my base, but like this is also just such a pretty spot to build in. I mean, like, man, like this is such a pretty spot. I really think about it. I see the mountains, I see everything I've built around it, and I'm proud. I'm so proud of my builds. Just such a pretty area. So this is exactly why, because if this is just like a regular hill back there, the spot would still be good, but, you know, the mountains make this so much better. And once, like, I actually end up building stuff over in Industrial Avenue, then it's going to look even better. And there's a few things I want to change in my builds as well. Like, I think I want to change this top layer on these reinforcement barriers to, like, stairs, so it'll look better. And then I also want to add, like, a river flowing to the bottom of this farm here. And then another creek, a small creek flowing through that one over there. And, of course, a windmill in each with a path going to it. But that's for later. I also need to figure out what exactly I want to do around my house. If I decide that I'm so lag about my whole body weight and I can't a monster. Huh? How do you know this, Pear? How do you know this, Pear? How did you figure that out? What exactly did you do? That's interesting. That's certainly interesting. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's crazy. You can stand. Why did you even do that, though? Is my question. What made you want to stand on the can of monster? I mean, that's kind of cool that you can, I guess, but like, just like interesting little thing. All right, y'all. We're gonna head back to Port Precious now. Wait, actually, no, we're not. We're not gonna do that. I fucking lied to you guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the piglin killer again. But before we do that we're going to go to. We're gonna go up to my. Well, I was curious. What made you curious to do that? Whatever. Do I have to fish in a warm ocean? No, you don't. You catch the same loot fishing pretty much anywhere. You can fish in like a 1x1 hole or in this river right here, and you'll still catch the same fish. And if you can, Pear's saying if that was an empty can, and you're able to stand on it without crushing it, then I think. Well, how tall are you exactly? If you don't mind me asking, because you must have to weigh really not a lot to do that. Jesus Christ, dude. Where did you come from? I wasn't even in the overworld thing. How's that fair? You got one. Now, you might... Yeah, you can make 3 potions with that, I believe, Aaron. So, if you want, you can get more, but I think you're probably fine. For now, I'd say. Now, call me crazy, but I'm going to disenchant S-Pair really quick. Because I want to have multiple chances for a spear to get a good enchantment. I want to get, like, sharpness 5, knockback 2. Not smite 3. That's bullshit. I don't want that. I don't really want lunge 3, to be honest with you. I kind of want my spear to have, like, sort of kind of no enchantments. Alright, that's not good, lad. Yeah, no. No. Why is it giving me sharpness 3? You know what? I can just buy sharpness 3. Well, okay, that's a great spear. That's a perfect spear. S pair. Smite 4. Well, I certainly don't want that. I also don't want Band of Astropods. You can't crush a can? Oh no. Pair's saying. Pair. That is not good. Lunch 3. Lunch 3. What makes that lunch so good that it's of the 3rd level exactly? I must know.
Hey.
Hey. What's going on?
Save you some ribs.
I got some right here.
Oh, you already grabbed them?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'll come here and eat the rest of these.
Sorry, Garrett. Pear, that's not good that you're... Oh, wow. Smite 5. You know what? That's actually probably pretty good. I think I'd rather have sharpness, though. Knockback 2. That's a worse and fucking enchantment ever. That's the worst enchantment ever. Damn. Well, I suppose that's not too bad. Sharpness 4, knockback 2. Because I can put fire aspect on it. Everything else I would need for a spear... Everything I need for a spear, I can just get from my villagers. That's grounds for rehab, can't lie. Jesus Christ. It's grounds for rehab. It's kind of wild, but she's... Honestly, Casey is probably right. That does not sound healthy that you can do that. You shouldn't be able to do that. This is 8 levels. How much is it going to cost for me to put sharpness 5 on this? Because, I mean, what else am I putting on this? Sharpness 5 and... Sharpness 5 and mending, right? I guess looting 3, too. Well, you know what? Let me try to get more value out of this. Maybe I can get looting 3 with it. I'm not being great. I'm just... That is really concerning, though. Like, I'm not... Yeah, I agree with Casey. That is very, very concerning that you can stand on an empty can of monster and not crush it. I'm actually concerned for you. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Bane of Arthropods form more like Bane of Astropods. Get it? Because it's bad. Am I right, guys? Why is no one laughing? Sharpness 4. Well, I mean... Now who's using a tissue? What? Oh! That's a really good. It's really good. It's very, very good. That is, wow. Okay, that's gonna give me sharpness 5, knockback 2, looting 3, and I'm breaking 3. You're under... Pear, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Because I don't... The only way that being under 100 pounds is fine is if you're really young and you're really short. Because then it would make sense. Yeah, actually, you know, now I think about it, that probably isn't good for any age group. Maybe for like 5, under 100 pounds is fine. But I'm genuinely worried for you, person. I would agree with Casey, that is not quite normal. 14, 125 here. I'm 20 and I'm 170 pounds. 5'4", oh no. Dude, that's not good. Persane. That is genuinely, are you being serious? That's not good. That is genuinely very concerning. What do I use to break sponges? You can just use anything. But I think hoes are a little bit faster to break them. Gee, Paris, That's okay. Are you okay mentally? Like, do you think you're that might be a dumb question, but like, are you okay? Like, I know we've all been. Moto Giro just got the number 3 viewer badge. I appreciate that. Sorry, we're off topic, but I mean, that's not good. That really isn't good. No, it's not okay. It's not. I know it's not that easy to just eat more or gain weight. Some people can't gain weight easily, and I understand that. But okay, I guess I'm not. No, but look, all I'm saying is that. I mean, I'm not a therapist or anything, but I don't know. Just know that you have us, at least, to talk to. You know? I can only do so much. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a therapist. But if you're ever, like, feeling really sad or anything, or, because, I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know. I'm out of my league here. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but please, you need to take care of yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because where you're at right now, it doesn't sound like you're healthy. But I don't know what's going on in your life. I can't fully understand the situation you might be going through, if any. But made a full walk over to the right hose because I just felt like it. It's very nice. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but. This chud. Hey, nice. I had just enough. That was a whole inventory of sugarcane for 48 emeralds, by the way. Wonderful. Well, saying, I'm just saying, if you... I know you might have heard this before, but if you ever just need someone to talk to, you can reach out. Oh my god. Dude. Please. Oh no. Whole laptop. Didn't break it, huh? Wow. Very soon. That's not good. That can't be good. It really can't be. Spruce slap. I know, I'm not like I ain't no therapist, but I can at least, try to make you feel better if you ever need it. I hope that I do that already by streaming, because I know you stick around for quite a bit usually. So at the very least, I can hope that me streaming is doing something. But I'll stop LARPing on it. You can come. Okay, stop it. 7 books. Okay. I want to max out my spear first, I think. So what do I need now then? I need mending, and because I already have sharpness 5, breaking 3. I need to buy 2 fire aspect books and a mending book. 2 fire aspect books and a mending book. Yeah, Aaron, please, this is not the time, dude. It really isn't. Because I know what you mean by island. There's not really any time for it, to be frank, but especially not right now. Okay, so I can just buy the books now, but I have sharpness 5 already, looting 3 and breaking 3, knockback 2. I just need fire aspect and I think mending. That's a perfect spear. Sorry, Unk. Okay. Unk is whatever. I've been called Unk before. But what? Yeah, whatever, right? It's starting to rain. Hold on. I need to go open the freaking window. Precious, get away from the window. Guys, my tea is so good.
Come here, precious.
Yeah, that's real, honestly. The world is when it's okay. So when it's my turn to grow up, we go to war with Iran. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. And then the president says some people may die. Wonderful, right? Isn't that awesome, guys? Don't you just love to hear that? I love to hear that, honestly. I don't know how you guys feel, but I absolutely love hearing that I might have the slight possibility of being drafted to war. Ain't that great? I think looting. Okay, can we? You saw a cursor. Wait, what is this third one then? That's actually ridiculous. Yeah, I think it might be putting those Fortnite skills to use. Gonna be in world. Okay. You know, call me crazy, but I think him starting war with Iran might be like a slight diversion or an attempt at diverting people from impeaching him, or like, you know, because he knows he's probably losing the midterms, almost certainly losing them. But you know, if he can prevent it as long as possible by starting a war, then maybe it'll make him look a little bit better. You know, at this point though, there's nothing Donald Trump can do. I don't think anything he's gonna do is gonna make him look better. Like even if you somehow still support the guy for his policies, which I don't really understand how, but they're always away from reaching a deal. Yeah, they're saying that Iran was gonna get nuclear weapons and they're trying to prevent that, but like, you know, wouldn't they have done that already if they really wanted to? They already killed. Like I will say, they killed the supreme leader of Iran incredibly fast. Like he was dead in a day. It's kind of crazy. I don't even know how they did it so fast. All I'm saying though, it's like, was that really necessary? Do we really need to go to war with Iran? I don't know. I don't understand everything about the situation here, but I just don't know if we really needed to do that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going. It's him stopping midterms because America can't have election with the war going on. Yeah, that's. I don't think that should matter. I think we should do it anyways. But you know what? You're probably right. It's unfortunate, but it's probably exactly what he's doing. I don't know if he is, Aaron. I don't think he is. If he was smart, he wouldn't have gone to Epstein Island. He would have known that something would have gotten out eventually. I don't know, man. I'm keeping up on this by hour. It's just a crazy situation to be in. Like, what do you mean we just decided to fight? That might have been stupid. I don't really care. I want this fire aspect book. He's never at my island. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump was at Epstein Island. I think there's actual, like, there's thousands of implications of him being there. And even doing some stuff to little girls. So don't even joke, lad. Don't even joke. Okay, we're going to combine the fire aspects together. And then what we'll do... Yeah. So, yeah. That is true. He did do that while we were sleeping. Which doesn't make it any better. I need 26 levels to combine this. Look at that spear, though. Sharpness 5, looting 3, unbreaking 3, fire aspect 2, knockback 2, mending. In this specific case, having knockback 2 on a spear is actually pretty good. Because,
I mean, a lot of a lot of people in in Iran aren't. Yeah, I don't think.
There's got to be a reason why they really like stroking Israel's balls, because there's no reason. I don't see how they're right in the slightest bit. Like, you can call it whatever you want over there, but what you can't deny is that innocent people are being killed. And it's obviously the worst.
Oh, hi, Juan Carlos. Welcome back. Yeah. None of us want a war. That's the thing.
I get Iran has the potential to become, like, a threat to our lives. Yes, I get that. But is it really going to happen now? I don't know. It's like I woke up and then I realized we're at war with Iran now. We just killed their leader. It's just crazy.
You falling into what they want you to believe. What are you talking about, Pershing?
Your throat hurts, Juan Carlos. Man, you know what I like to do? Is I would probably take some salt water, right? Take some salt water, and then gurgle it like when you're brushing your teeth after you're rinsing your mouth out. Like, you know. It really helps. I don't know what the salt does, but the salt water, it does help your throat. And make sure it's nice and salty. Don't put in like a little bit of salt. It has to be like ocean water, salt water. And make sure it's warm.
Do not make Aaron the bad guy in this studio. What?
Yeah, I mean, look. I don't know if the Iranian supreme leader was necessarily a good leader. From what I heard, he was a dictator. That's what I've heard. I'm not gonna say I don't have an opinion yet. Completely, but that's what I've heard. But like, I mean, there's still innocent people. I'm not gonna play Batman right now, Juan Carlos. There is still. Where did you come from? Useless. When we are a fascist oligarchy, I would hope not. Look, things aren't good. There's always gonna be problems with the government, but I feel like right now, especially, it's even worse. Unfortunately. No doubt he was a bad leader like all the other leaders. Killing him was not our business. I guess so. I mean, is it if he was a bad leader, is it good that he's dead? Maybe. I mean, it sounds like it might be better that he's dead. Better off this way. From what it sounds like, but did we need to? No. It's very clearly wasn't done because it needed to be done now. It was done because Trump wanted to start a war with Iran so he could be pregnant for being taken out of office. Oh. Don't do this, Pershing. Freedom of religion. You're fighting the dragon right now. I mean, like, if I'm being honest with y'all, I think, I am not religious personally, and that's why I'm pretty glad we do have freedom of religion, but I feel like a lot of people kind of forget that we should separate the church and the state. You know, we shouldn't keep them together. There's a reason why they should be separated. Because religion has been used in the past to make or justify some awful decisions and things. And that's why we should absolutely keep it out of government stuff. Can you go take this job, please? I mean, look, Pershing, all I'm saying is that I'm not super into politics and everything. I like talking about it, kind of, because I feel like, especially when I'm talking with people that agree with me. You gotta be kidding me. That place down. Until you see Ariel far right. I don't know what you mean, piercing. You'll take this job, right? There's one. That's the basis of the Constitution is found on. Yeah, because, like, I feel like it's just so weird how, like, it feels like there's so much justification religious people would use for their hate. Like, a lot of Christians, some Christians, I would say a lot of the Christians I've encountered are homophobic, or some of them are, at least on TikTok. And it feels like they're only homophobic, not because of their own beliefs and whether it's wrong or not, but because the Bible apparently says something about that. No hate is exactly, no. Like, I don't get why people are homophobic. I really don't. Because, like, every argument that they have, or argument, quote-unquote, can be easily disproven. Like, if they say it isn't natural, well, what about the thousands of other species it's been found in? Okay? You can't choose to be gay, either. Like, some people think being gay is a choice. It's not. You can't just decide that you like penis now. Or that you like the same gender. You can't just decide that. You might not know what you like until you experiment, but I'm I'm 99% sure that I'm straight. I haven't done any gay stuff yet, but if I ever did, I ended up liking it, then I would have discovered something about myself. But chances are, according to them, because I can choose to be gay, if I chose to be gay and then took some dick right now, am I gonna like it? Probably not. So that doesn't mean I'm actually gay. It just means I'm pretending to be. I'm putting on a facade, which is frankly disrespectful to the gay community. So I wouldn't do that. You know. It's just how we are. And another thing I've seen people say that about like gay people is that they're going to kill us as humans, or our population is going to thin down too much, which for one is ridiculous because one, gay people are already a minority, so as if them is going to make a difference in our population, and two, there's already too much of us on this planet anyway, so what if our population goes down a bit? If anything, that's probably a better thing. Like, all I'm saying is I've yet to see a single reason for homophobia that is valid, because there are none. There's just simply none. And frankly, I think anyone who hates or is homophobic is just jealous. Prison Server 271. I'm not playing that. Sometimes I feel a little jealous. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure I'm straight. But that 1% is the time when I'm willing to experiment with my sexuality. Haven't done it yet, but I'm not for anything. You can be born any race or gender or sexuality, human make it a crime somehow. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes people are born and they end up liking things that aren't necessarily as good. Like, I would argue pedophiles are definitely not a good thing to have. But I'm pretty sure sometimes people are just into that stuff, unfortunately. And it's up to you as a person to decide whether or not you want to be a horrible person and act on those urges, or if you want to suppress them because you know it's wrong. Oh, can we not? God damn it. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to run over to my, since it's raining, the villagers won't take their jobs and I won't walk to them. I'm going to just go over to my gold farm, get some XP. We'll call it that. Wait, what? One dragon egg? I think you get two, right? There's also trauma usually. That's why people need to go to therapy. Yeah. I mean, I would hope it is. I just think, like, people just... We need to stop being so hateful. You know, sometimes it is fun to be a hater, I'll say. But, like, I'm not talking about, like, hating on religions or people's sexuality or people as a person. I'm just talking about just, like, you know, like, fun hate. Like, I'm not being serious. Like, if I'm... Like, sometimes I'll just see someone do something stupid, and it's like, man, that was stupid. But, I just think we could all benefit a lot from just being a nicer. Probably. I've never trust a therapist. Well, why not? I mean, therapists, I'm fairly certain, are educated to not be biased about their personal beliefs, I think. I think therapists are more like... From my experience, I mean, I haven't gone to a therapist, so I wouldn't know. They're always looking at my Aaron, you were just chiming in with most random shit ever, too. What therapist are you going to, exactly? That's what I'm wondering, because what do you mean they're just looking at your I think you're going to a different kind of therapist. And I also need to get levels, too. So I'm going to just sit here for a little bit. My question is, this iron farm still works, right? Right? Like, there shouldn't be any reason why it wouldn't work, correct? There's quite a bit of iron in here. Interesting thing to happen to you, I'm not praising it. Aaron, why do I trust 40 other claims that can help? I don't know. I mean, I think... Have you tried therapy? I think if you haven't tried therapy, then maybe you should give it a shot. Because you can't, like, truly, you can't knock it till you try it. I think, you know, my ex, we tried to get her into therapy because she had very clearly had some mental health problems. And she kept using the excuse that like 2 or 3 times I think she went to therapy was not a good experience, and I understand that, but that was like, there's multiple therapists in Humboldt County where I live. She only tried like 2 or 3 of them, and I guess I understand it, but it seemed like, yeah, I do. So what happens is these portals will constantly relight after being broken because of the lava, and they basically just spawned a bunch of a bunch of piglins spawn from the relighting of the portals. And there's a trident killer that kills them all. I can understand. Maybe if you have a family member you could talk to, that you can actually trust them, like what they're saying. And maybe what you're saying to them, maybe talk to them. But again, ultimately, it's up to you if you want to talk to a family member or anyone like that. Yeah. You know, there's therapists and then there's therapy too, you know, like, therapists are people who help you work through problems, you know, have to vent to them and stuff. And there's therapy, like physical therapy, like, you know, after you get in a car crash or something. There's also exposure therapy, which, you know, my friend Dylan is very, very scared of driving. He genuinely shakes when he gets into a car. And so I think if he just drove more, then maybe it might be a little less worse for him. Of course, it can only help so much. Which MC YouTuber do I like? I like, if I had to choose one, probably say Luke the Notable. Would you classify Luke the Notable as a Minecraft YouTuber? I would say so. Cause he mostly makes Minecraft now. He's been streaming Fortnite recently again, but for the most part, it seems like he's doing Minecraft stuff. I'd say Luke the Notable. But if we're talking Minecraft specific, probably Wadsy, I guess. I don't really watch like a lot of Minecraft. No, I probably IBS Toy Cat actually. Toy Cat's an awesome guy. Awesome guy. Oh, come on. I left my freaking spear there. I left my chest there. Hi, kitty. "27 levels should be enough to just farm up now." I mean, look at how much stuff I got from this farm so far, y'all. This is just ingots. There's all this gold too here. Just so much stuff. Okay. Tools are mended up. I haven't seen an iron golem spawn here recently. I won't lie to you guys. An iron golem did spawn outside the farm a while ago, and I don't know if that really affected the farm too much, but it does worry me that it might have. I guess we won't know, will we? I'll head back to my base really quick. I'm gonna grab some netherite, or netherite ingot. I want to make my first netherite tool, which is gonna be my spear. Yeah, Cleo. Yeah. She's so talkative. Okay. Okay. Wow, it's all done. That was a lot of gold. All right, how much netherite scrap can we make? Make 11 netherite ingots, guys. That's 11 netherite ingots. Do I have a smithing table anywhere? Shoot. What, Cleo? Yeah. Always got something to say, this one. Okay, I'm gonna change the name of this spear. I'm gonna think of something. So Espera is kind of iconic, but what do you think, Cleo? Jemmy Dodger. No, Spirit is bro. How about Estigna? No, Cleo. How about Mob Kebab? That's low-key amazing. That's low-key amazing. That's low-key amazing. No, not doing the Jenny mod, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Hell no. Okay. Make ourselves a little smithing table here. On my other world with Tyler, I named my spear Stick Pointy. Sounds like a detective name, like Stick Pointy on the case. But Jenny Mod versus Wither. Yeah, y'all need to stop now. Seriously. All right. Let's put it right there. Oh, we need the upgrade template too. I just forget that. Psh, silly me. Stinking upgrade template. Oh wait, I can just put this in here and it'll sort it out for me. Hello, horchata. Alright. Our first netherite tool of the world. The mob kebab. Cleo's very excited. Right, Cleo? What the hell? Oh, hi, Cleo. She's very excited, guys. She gets silence. I do have the silence armature. Nice pickaxe. Horchata. Now listen. I may change the name of the pickaxe when I upgrade it to netherite. I'll just say that now. I probably could upgrade it to netherite now, actually. I don't know what I would change the name to. Yeah, let's go. Mob kebab. Let's go test this thing out really quick. This is such a stacked spear. Holy shit. Hey, don't lick me, Cleo. Yeah. That's right, you get butt pats for that. Yeah, I know you like that though, so it's okay. Yeah. Six ancient cities. Yep. That's exactly how many it took. Alright, let's find some mobs to kebab. Right, guys? Jesus, where are the mobs? Let's see. Hey, I just one-shotted a creeper. Yeah. This thing is fun. Nice, very nice. Very good spear. Oh, and it has fire aspect too. Man, this is fun. Dude, both Furnicus is about too much fun. The reason why knockback is good on a spear is because when you knock something back, you can just hit it again. And ideally, a spear is a weapon you can use from like 3 blocks away. So, I mean, you kind of want to hit something far away from you. Wait. The new profile picture?
What the fuck is that? Is that me? Is that me with horns on me?
Okay, dude. You're demonizing me, Aaron. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to put you on the mob kebab. I'm just kidding. I'm not religious, so I don't really give a shit. But that's really funny, actually. Aaron, you're low key pretty funny sometimes. Okay. Sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade horchata to netherite really quick too, because this pickaxe is already perfect. I don't know. Look, Horchata, if you're still here, I told you earlier I would change the name when I upgraded it to Netherite. But honestly, I might try to keep it sort of the same. So let's upgrade it to Netherite, and we'll go change the name on it. That's crazy. Yeah, a little bit. My first Netherite pickaxe. Wonderful. Very nice, very nice. This is quite sick, everyone. Damn, it feels good to be gangsta. Nah. How much would it cost to change the name? Why is it 32 levels? What the fuck? Alright, you know what? Maybe it's just gonna stay as Horchata. But you know what? You know what, Horchata? That is ridiculous. That is 32 whole levels to change the name of a pickaxe. Why? Why? Why is this so much? What do you mean broke out? Why is it 32 fucking levels to change the name of a goddamn tool? It's ridiculous. That's not fair. Hey. You know what? No, I'll change the name at some point, but 32 levels is ridiculous. I'll name my sword Aaron. Okay, come here. Because I spent them all upgrading Mob Kebab. That's what I did. Aaron farming tool. Cleo, stop fucking with my monitor. Double A. I was just patting her butt. She really likes it, I think. Oh shit, I need my sword. Or not my sword. What? Do you want more butt pats? That's really funny, person. Oh, that's really funny. Right, Clea? Is that funny? Yeah. Talk lower than Aaron. Son. Sun rings. That's quite humorous. Okay. What do you want? Do you want some treats? Huh? Look at the camera. What do you want, kitty? Look, because she's got gamer posture. I love you, Cleo. She wants some treats, I think. I don't appreciate. Well, I'm sorry. Well, Aaron, you're kind of proving. You're kind of. What? Jesus. Bad influence. They're talking about. Yeah, come on, Cleo. Let's go get. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go get my cat some treats. I'll take you guys. Oh, come on. Hey, you want some of these, Cleo? Yeah? Yeah? No. You are not helping, kitty. Precious. You guys aren't gonna get much because you guys are already getting too big. Cleo, you got your treats. Fan ass. Okay. We're back, y'all. Okay. So. Okay, I'm sorry. Buzzinga. My mom hates it when I do that. So I tried to be a little quiet with my little vibers up there. Right, I was gonna grab my stupid horse. Damn it. Oh! You can get netherite horse armor too. Hold on. We're gonna drip Beltarn out too really quick. And no, Aaron, don't. Don't do that, man. Alright. Dum dum. Yeah, I could do the Crazy Train intro does have a viber slap, doesn't it? Man, Rip Ozzy Osbourne. He's a great artist. I'm surprised he even made it through his 20s, so considering he did all that. All the drugs. I've never actually put nether horse armor on my horse. Let's see. You know, I forget what Beltarna looks like, honestly, because I've never seen her without her armor since, like, I got her. Oh. Okay. Wait. I can't put armor trims on this, can I? It looks kind of interesting. Say the least. Look at me. Netherite horse. Yeah. Netherite horse armor. Don't, Aaron. Stop that. What is that? Oh, now it's me with the Ancient Angel. Okay. You know, if you guys haven't watched that, the video where that profile picture's from, not to plug my own videos, but you guys should go watch those. It's part of the Cleo Saga. The Cleo Saga is a very, very entertaining series that I made in high school. It's about my cat Cleo being possessed by a demon, and I low-key save her from that. And Jesus is a character in it too, even though I'm not religious. So I probably mischaracterized the hell out of it, but I don't care. Rich boy, what's up? Rich boy, are you still cooked? Yeah, it's a good question. It's not Chloe, it's Cleo. Freaking idiot! No, sorry. That was mean. Sorry. Oh! Ah! Get out of his chair. What are you doing? No! You... No one's opening a bag. It's probably my fat ass cat getting into something like my trash can. Okay, she didn't get in my trash can. Good. Good. I kind of like how this horse armor looks. It's kind of nice. I'm going to look even better when I get like full netherite too. No. Rich boy, it's my stream. I'll do what I want, okay? You can't stop me from doing what I want. Don't ask me the color of anything, okay? I don't know why. Don't know why. I reverted back to primal mechanisms there. Yeah, you don't need to know my prescription. That is not important information. It's -12. Wait, what does that mean? No! Ugh. You're just trying to talk to that villager, right? No, Rich 4. I do not want to 1v on you. Whatever, Parrot just called it out, and so... I only need 7 more composters. Okay. Perfect. Six, 7. Nah.
What are you doing now? What is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be like Toxic Gunner? Well, you put a penis on me, Arian.
That's a penis. You drew a fucking dick on me, dude. Oh my days. This is your creativity is absolutely unmatched, Aaron. I don't even know what to say at this point. There's just it's a green dildo. Yes, I know what it. I know you. Well, it's not a penis. It's a dildo, I guess. Well, what's the difference?
The hell is that in the background? Guys, what are we doing? Guys, just...
Truly using his imagination. I know what we're doing. One plastic, the other is flesh. There's 2? What?
Hey, quit it, Precious.
There's not 2 there.
Precious. Precious. Precious.
Oh my god. Oh my days. Oh my days, Aaron. You've truly gone up the deep. Are we serious? Give us a full world tour? I don't know if I can do that, Rich Boy. Are you serious? This is yours? How? What? I mean, no matter. Huh? Why are you... No, I don't think any of them are inappropriate per se, but if you want to think that, sure.
Precious! Stop. Precious.
She's being mean. She's attacking my damn stickers. Okay, he got it. No. Quit that. Don't even joke about that. Oh my god. Don't even joke about upsound. You motherfucker. Inbred dickwad. Give it up. Yay. Inbred dickwad. What's your guys' favorite GTA 5 NPC dialogues? That's what they're from, is from GTA 5. Vocal says are such a funny thing. Because what do you mean I can just hear something and then, like, my mind will just be stuck on it for, like, the next few days. I can't think of anything in particular that I say a lot. Maybe it's because I have ADHD. Is that a thing inherent to ADHD, or does everyone have vocal stims? Who's trying to take this job? Oh. It's probably this fucking shut down here. This fucking guy. Oh, come on, man. Why are we stuck down here? Come on, dude. You can get up here. You can get up these. Why are you even down here to begin with, is my question. Literally, what made you come down here? Yeah, ADHD. I do have ADHD. It's, Doc says I only have 5 years to live. It's a rough thing. Totally. It's a really life-threatening condition. Even though the doc said that when I was like, actually, no. Only have 70 of them. Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, ADHD is just, I guess that means I'm neurodivergent, maybe, but I don't know. You know, I'm glad I'm glad it was diagnosed when it was. Because I got a lot of the help I needed. 79 of them. I was laughing at his own joke. Good luck in the last 5, then lad. Yeah, it's gonna be, that's why I'm streaming Minecraft so much. What else am I gonna do? I only have 2 diagnosed things. Both things are mental. Oh, wonderful. Another penguin meme died a long time ago. What are you talking about? The penguin meme is still massive. Okay? What are we doing? Huh? Right there? Maybe? I don't know. Go up the freaking stairs, dingus. Andrew Dingus. My name is Andrew Dingus. Come on. Come on. You cannot be serious. What is causing you to not want to come up here? There's nothing. There's nothing! Have you seen Evil Andrew Dingus? Or Withered Andrew Dingus? No, Aaron. You can't play. No, it's fine. Pair. I'm sure we've all got some problems. Well, I'm sorry. It's all about my grandpa dying to a bazooka. Hey, no way, my grandma died to a bazooka. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Where the hell did that villager go? Is he still down there? Or did he find his way up? My cat is tweaking right now, guys. Look at this shit. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Look.
You guys see her? She's too good. I'm gonna move those pillows and we'll see what he does. Ah! Jeez! Ah! Precious. Precious. Ow! No! Ow! Ow! Oh, let's see if she'll go behind him again. Look at how she's sitting. You guys see that stinky leg? Stinky leg! Oh, you guys can see. Yeah, I've got 2 cats. I've got Cleo and then Precious. Cleo is the friendly and very talkative one. Precious is the one you guys just saw. Make a rum? No. Nothing. I think you're getting it confused with male calicos, maybe. Male calicos are rare. They're like 1 out of a million or something. I don't know. I just made that number up, so don't take my word for it. You watch videos of me playing Clash? Yeah, I didn't play Clash Royale very long. That game has gone down the shitter, bro. It's so unfortunate because it's actually a pretty good game. It's just the developers are doing the worst updates ever. Are they? I don't know. She's a very pretty kitty. Jesus Christ, she's going... Stop fucking with my stickers! The hell is that? Precious! Stop messing with my stickers! I ain't doing a realm. Now stop asking me. At least not yet. I'd like to do it at some point, but it's not now. Wait. Ah! You took it. You. Ow! I hit my funny bone. It's not funny when you hit it, but it's called the funny bone. No, I'm not gonna do the realm. Stop asking me! Aaron, or Rich Boy, I will ban you. I will fucking ban you. Stop. I'm just kidding. Major L. Everyone wouldn't laugh. Yeah, everyone wouldn't laugh because I hit my elbow. You know, if you guys broke it, I wouldn't expect you guys to care. Or if I broke it, if any of you didn't care, I'd expect you to tell me. What did Pear say? Aaron, what the fuck? Okay. That is not me as a kid. That is not me. I can say that. I can say that now. Por favor, la rum en el Minecraft. That is not me as a kid. Okay, I can tell you that right now. That is not me. And if it was, I would know. Okay, I know that little stupid kid's face anywhere because it's me. But I know that's not me. No, it's not. That is Aaron. That is not me. That is simply not me. That is not what I look like as a kid. If that really is my mom's Facebook, then what's my mom's name? Don't say her full name. Just say her first name. Whatever you say, yeah, I don't believe you until you tell me. Because that just looks like some random kid. Although I don't doubt that you could have found it. No, Rich Boy, you're one. If you ask me about the realm one more time, I'm going to ban you. Permanently. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't ban you, but stop. Stop asking me that. I don't have the capacity right now to do 3 Minecraft worlds at once. I won't lie to you. It's not going to be for a little bit. It's just going to take some time.
Maybe a little bit of alkaline too. It just takes some time, little bit alkaline. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time, Let's be a potato villager, please. Come on. Alright, yeah. Ask other people if they want to join your realm. So apparently you want to realm that badly. Which is a valid response.
Got a bet. Aaron, what are you going to be doing?
Alright, you still haven't given me the name, so I still don't believe you. Let's see, Aaron. Let's see if you can. Hey! Precious!
Look at his Yeah, okay.
That one? Who's that handsome fella in the profile picture of yours? He's a good looking dude. I'd fuck. Totally. Start with A. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're wrong instantly. Yeah, my mom's name does not start with A. That's what I call self-confidence, everyone. Self-love. Taken to an extreme. Think I could find it. Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it. Given what you know about me, try to find me. Precious! Stop! I'm about to take my hand vacuum and blow you with it, kitty. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the realm code. It must be. What is going on right now? Yo, I'm getting overstimulated. Yeah, that's my name. What about it? What about it, Aaron? Yo, I'm gonna... Look, see? Look, I'll show you guys what I mean. I got this Watu thing. Ready? It's really nice. Listen. That sounds really funny. You guys want some ASMR? Some air duster ASMR. I guess. No ASMR. Okay. Sorry, gosh. God forbid a white boy catch a vibe. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't need another composter. I need another trapdoor. Just one, though. Well, Aaron, even though you're being interesting right now. Oh no, did you just find something else because you like to live? I'm nervous, man. It just takes some time, a little bit of alkaline, everything. What vibe traumatic ear damage? I don't know. I guess so. Do Viber Slap ASMR. I suppose. You're the last one. That'll do it, guys. That's the last villager we need. Yes! Yes! Go take the job! Shuddius Maximus. Yes! Yes! Lazy Case here. Whoa, yo, Lazy Case here. Dude. everyone is here right now. All my favorite viewers are here right now, guys. Isn't that crazy? I mean, who's here though? There's Casey, Lazy K, Rich Boy, Pear Sane, now Pear, Aaron. Juan Carlos was even here for a little bit, but he's gone now. I feel like there's someone I'm forgetting. I'm so sorry if I did forget your name. Wait, do I have anything in your chest? Horchata? What? Favorite? Yeah, my favorite viewers. You're one of my favorite viewers, Pear. Aaron, yes, you were there too. Begrudgingly. No, okay, I'm kidding. You were here because you are a good viewer. You do check in a lot. As a matter of fact, I use it right for times like this. Hold on, you know what? I'll go back to my house to grab some potatoes. I need to update my board of legends. I need to add some of you guys there. I know some of y'all aren't there yet. Alright, if you've been added to the board of legends, raise your hand. That stuff hates me. I do not hate you, Persane. What makes you say that? What makes you say that? Exactly. I'm curious as to know. I skipped school and be your only viewer. Yeah, and you expected... Yeah, that was an interesting little day. Raise your hand. You're not on the board of legends yet, I think. Are you, Aaron? I know Casey. Casey's... Yeah, she's got the right idea. I know she is. Who else is on the board of legends? I know Lazy K is... I'm pretty sure Persane is too. Who else would be on the board then? Okay, that's a roll call going on here. Name someone who else. Probably Riley B. You guys don't know who Riley B is, but he was one of my earlier viewers. He sent a lot of likes when he was here. Dilly Beans. I'm on this board. Are you on the board? I don't know. Let's see. Aaron, are you on here? No, he's not. Alright. Aaron. Alright. And, Rich Boy, since you're actually a pretty good viewer, even though look. You might be cooked, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna put you on there. Rich Boy 2167. 67. The Wall of Legends. No, I haven't added you yet, but now you're officially on there. So far there's 9 names. There's KC the Bud, Aaron, Only the Bag, Rish, Amano Gamer, Agent Snipes, Dylan, and Rich Boy 2167. You cook, but you possibly rich. Okay. Is there anyone else who needs to be added to this board? Let's see. Jamie's #1 fan. You're one of the top viewers. Are you here right now? Do you want to be on the board? Wait, Persane, are you on the board, Persane? No, you're not. Come on. Let me add you. There we go. Wait, Juan Carlos is here? Well, if he's not here right now, I don't want to add him. I want to add him when he actually is here so you can see his addition. You know what? I can always just show him later. What the fuck, dude? Who's on the board? Only the Bag, Rich, Mono Gamer, and Juan Carlos. Okay. Only the Bag, Rish, Amano, okay. That's weird. I guess that specific sequence of people was unacceptable. Sure. Okay. Well, when Juan Carlos comes back, if he comes back to the stream, guys, just remind me to go up to the board and show him that he's on there. It is really dumb. I don't like that. Like, I can understand for some words, or for some words, like the N-word, but, I mean, it didn't even type anything bad. Okay. We're doing great, guys. This has been fantastic. Cool Goat joined. Welcome, cool goat. I mean, if there's anyone else who can play a role that shouldn't be... Yeah, no, I think, it's just dumb. And I think, obviously, like, again, some words should be censored regardless. Like, I think the N-word probably shouldn't be available to anyone. But, most of the other words are probably fine, right? I'd argue. Okay, we're going to go trade a bunch of emeralds now. All of our potatoes and carrot villagers have been set up, which is amazing, because that means we can now actually start making money. And I think after I go and trade all these carrots, I'm going to harvest my farms officially. And I'll probably make the paths too when I'm done harvesting. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. This is wonderful, everyone. We are doing so good right now. Oh my gosh. This has been a really good stream. I'm so glad it's been just such a good time. Thank you all for being here. Not that the stream's ending soon. I'm just saying, like, you guys have all stuck around for such a long time. It really means a lot that you guys find me entertaining enough to stick around for at least, like, longer than 5 minutes. So honestly, I'm gonna blame you if you didn't. Nonetheless, appreciate it greatly. That's why you guys are all on the board of legends. So. Oh, hold on. We gotta have a spear battle with this guy. Hey, yeah! Okay. Okay, guys. We're gonna tie a horse up here. Okay. We're gonna get rid of all of this stock. Gonna get some nice emeralds from this. Some nice stock, nice emeralds from this. I'm so glad, Aaron. Yes. What about me? Not because I'm gay. What? Oh, what are you about to say, dude? What are you about to say, Aaron? I'm so curious. What are you gonna say, bro? I'd really want to know. Strong start. Yeah, yeah. Come right at the floodgates of that one. What? You're not an actual farmer, are you? No, you're just glitched. Because a shot. You're what? No. You're an actual farmer. Well, why? Why? No, no, nice job. Funny. Debut joke, what we think. I don't think that's really a joke necessarily, but that's an interesting way to start your conversations for sure. Man, where'd all the villagers go? Alright, I locked them up in eternal slavery. Wonderful. I mean, what? Who did that? What? I didn't do that. That was me. Okay. Let's see. Can we buy enough stuff from this guy to get him up to level 5. That's a good way to confuse someone. It's wonderful that I think maybe you should talk to your wife if you don't like her. Maybe try to work things out instead of just telling us this on TikTok. But no, I don't get the reference. I do not. I was taking that literally. Wow. Okay. Well, it's time to go harvest the crops, guys. Oh, I can upgrade my hoe to netherite. I forgot I need to do that. Here, let me get you some emeralds. What, Aaron? What is blood talking about? No. Man. Okay. Wait, hold on. Guys, I need to show y'all something. So, I've been talking about a minecart system throughout my world this entire time. But I've never actually built one. I do, in fact, though, have a design for it on a different world. On this world specifically, I believe I have a design for this, for my minecart system. And I want to show you guys. See, I was working on it because I have night vision and everything. But, so like I said, I want to build like a minecart system that goes through our world. But I needed a design for it because I don't want to just build it without knowing how I want it to look. And I believe I built one in this world. Yeah, it's right there. So it's a very me design, I guess. I think this looks great. No, Aaron. I don't want to join your hardcore world really fast. But this is kind of what I came up with. A lot of spruce, good amount of dark oak. Nothing too crazy. Gets the job done. It's even got a suspended in the air design for when I need to go over big gaps like this. So if I can't do this foundation here, then I just have it go over. This is probably what it's going to look like on the worlds. Maybe not necessarily as close to the thing here as it is here. Well, I mean, I'm not joining. Okay, fine. Aaron, do I have you added? Aaron. I did, you know, never mind. Yeah, I really like how this looks. I think, you know, in practice, I think I'll probably build my railroad station, or my train station, probably in the middle, like right here. I was thinking about building it right here, but I think, man, that looks really good, actually, from this side, too. Damn, I really like how that looks. It so seamlessly transitions to, like, from the ground to in the air. Wow. Huh. Unadded. Bruh. Whatever. But yeah. This is the design I'm gonna go for my railroad. This looks so good, dude. Oh my god. Not to glaze myself or anything. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the path. We're gonna make a path through my farm, specifically my potato and carrot side. Then we're gonna reset to have a normal server unlock it. Yeah. I'm an evil man, and I'm also evil. Whoa. Melvin, how the hell did you get so high up, bro? What the hell? You know what? We'll let Melvin sort of disguise. Mob kebab. Love this name for this stupid weapon. Alright. Wait. Oh, I need slabs, I think. Aaron, you probably typed it in wrong. Just from my experience, that's always what happens. Someone always types it in wrong. Dude, my leg muscles twitching randomly. Well, I'm gonna look something up here. To have big gas fly away. Let's see. Okay. Well, we need to put him back on the lead. I don't necessarily want... What's his name? Shit. I don't necessarily want him to get away. So I'm going to try to leash him again. Try to. I don't know where he is. I think I could probably hook him. Come on. Come on, Melvin. Oh, he's coming down. He's coming down. Ah, no. Yes, I've got him. Melvin. Juan Carlos. Oh my gosh, Juan Carlos, I need you to see something. I had orange chicken. Anyways, Juan Carlos, I added you to the board of legends, and I want you to see your name on there. So I'm gonna go up there really fast. Wait, you had Mexican food though. What kind of Mexican food do you have? Like tacos, enchiladas, tamales, or something else? Pozole. Are you to play? I don't think I'll play FNAF 2 tonight. Mainly because if I play FNAF 2, I also want to play FNAF 3 later. But, Juan Carlos, I've added you to the board of legends. You are a legendary viewer of my channel, or my TikTok page. So I've added you here and cemented you as a part of the history of this world. Ow. I love you. I'll kiss you. Okay. Hi, Juan Carlos. Excuse me. Actually, that wasn't me. That was one of those meowing bees. I think. Meow, meow. See, Juan Carlos gets it. He gets it. He knows it's one of those meowing bees. Do you love me? I'm gay too. Juan Carlos, I love you as a viewer. Not like that, okay? I'm not, at the moment, I'm not exactly really interested in a romantic relationship anymore. Because I kind of just got out of one recently, but that's right now, you know. I'll reset it some other time, I guess. Yeah, well. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Well, I'm saying that mainly because I'm already, you know, sitting here. It's a goddamn arms race. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. Stuffy Plays fan page? Huh? Who is Stuffy Plays fan page? I just saw that. Is this Aaron? Yo, okay. Stuffy Plays' real name is Gunner. He makes me goon myself sometimes. Current list of legends: Per, Juan Carlos, Rich Boy, Casey, Aaron. Okay, I'm following you. Is that Aaron? Aaron, did you make that page? That's fucking crazy, dude. Thank you, though. I guess I don't know who made the Stuffy Plays fan page. You could have chosen a better picture for me, though. I guess. Might have liked that, but yeah, whatever, right? Come on, guys. Who the heck made that, then? I do not have a whole website. Who the hell made that fan page? I need to know. So I can... Hey! Stop it, Precious! Leave my shit alone. Aaron, who else would have made that, though, is my question. What's your profile picture now? Oh. Do I seriously have a website? Okay, what's my website's name, then? I need to see. Come on. I have no potatoes left. Are you serious? There's 5. Where's the 6th one? Oh, there they are. Okay. So if he plays 2fandom.net. Alright, hold on. We're gonna look this shit up. Stuffy Plays fandom. Oh. What if we look up my name? Is there anything that pops up? No. There's, well, my page to show up. Interesting. Good. I mean, look. If someone did make a page of me, that'd be interesting. Who even said that I had a website? Aaron? Well, Aaron, you said I have a website. Let me ask you this. Why did you even say that? Were you just lying? Because lying is pretty fun sometimes. That was Pear Gang? Oh. Pear saying, do I actually have a website or nah? I'm confused now. I'm so confused, man. I look again. You said he has a website. Who else am I gonna think said that? I'm sorry, I didn't see Perry's message. I'm gonna go watch a movie. Alright, see you, Casey. Thanks for stopping by. For as long as you did. This is gonna take a fucking long time, guys. Bye-bye. Alright, this is gonna take us a long ass time, guys. Oh fuck, I didn't make my Oh my god. Forgot that they're all following me now. I have 9 people that can lose their spot? What do you mean? You saying I should remove people from the Board of Legends? What do you mean? You know, I was thinking about adding an additional board called like the Board of Simps. So I've got a few people, specifically a Mono Gamer and Juan Carlos, that would fit that category. Because they're interesting. But ultimately I decided if the spot watching a stream. Okay. I'm tying you up to the board. And you also need to be tied up. So I don't need you anymore. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait until after I'm done harvesting to make this a netherite. No pick-me's allowed. What? What are you yammering about? Hold on, wasn't there a 4th one? Where the hell did they go? Ah, there they are. I see. Most likes you've ever. I don't know actually. This one is up there though for sure. 11,000. Jeez, thank you guys. But yeah, I'm not sure. Where the hell? Okay. Do I even begin harvesting, or should I just like? I don't know. Let's just start. I guess we'll start at the top. It might be a little easier to make a path if I have nothing in my way, so. See how efficient these guys are for picking up the crops? Wait, why are some of these dark oak fences? It just really, whatever. It's a slight oversight. I think it was just these ones that are dark oak because the rest of them are all spruce. So I never regret living on a mushroom island. Well, I mean, you know, I think, me personally, I wouldn't live on one. They're cool to find. I've actually found one on this world before. But I don't think I'd personally live on a mushroom island. Goodness, guys. Lace, basically what they do, if the simplest way to describe them is that they will, if you give them an item, they will actively search for the item. So these guys have sugarcane. They're going to look on the ground for any sugarcane that might be sitting out anywhere, right? And once they find that item, they'll bring it to you and give it to you. See what they're doing here? They can only hold up to a stack, though. With that being said, before copper golems were added, they were really good for auto sorters for, like, non-stackable items. Because you couldn't stack those items, but Elias could hold them and put them in spots that you couldn't. I think there's some functionality with, like, jukeboxes or something. Like, they'll go to jukeboxes or whatever, maybe. Or some certain thing. Like, I don't know. There's some other functionality with them that makes that possible. But, they were a winner of the mob vote, I believe, between, like, the copper golems. So, now them and the copper golem are still both in the game, which is nice. I feel like these farms are really big, but I feel like I just needed the motivation mainly to actually harvest my crops, because I didn't really have that before I set up my infrastructure for trading. But now that I do have that set up, I have plenty of motivation to actually start harvesting these crops and working towards actually picking them up. Oh, I'm still missing some apparently. Yeah, I saw it. Or I make one where it makes like the others. Yeah, no blocks, I think is what it was. I don't know. But at this point, it's way easier to just use copper golems because their whole point is for that. Unfortunately, though, since copper golems kind of replace allays in that regard, the only thing allays are really used for is either helping you harvest crops, like right now, which is a pretty niche but nice to use, or they're better used for like I think armadillo XP farms, since allays can't really die if they're holding an item, I think, or they regenerate too fast to be able to die. Dang, this is our second inventory full of stuff, guys. We're not even halfway done with the carrots. This is kind of crazy. I can't pick those up. I'm sorry. Don't bring them to where I can hold them. This is exactly why, though, I have so much storage for my crops. Because I have so many crops I get from harvesting everything. And I just need a place to put them. And now that I have infrastructure to turn these into emeralds, I can make a lot of money. All on my land. It also feels nice. Just like having this be the main way I make emeralds, it feels like I'm actually doing something. I don't know. It feels realistic, sort of. I don't know. I kind of like it. And of course, my lays are helping me out a lot here with harvesting. Okay, let's see if they'll bring anything. Gotta say though, it is so satisfying to hear all the picking up sounds, all the crops here. It never gets old. And a lot of the land over here has been fucked up. I think I might underestimate a little bit how many crops I get from this farm, because god damn, dude. This is taking forever, and we're not even done. We're not even close to being done. We still have all that stuff down there, too. My inventory is already full. Again. God damn, dude. I have too much here, not gonna lie. Keeps getting trapped in my headset whenever I play anything. God damn. I mean, when Aaron changed his profile picture that one time, you saw what it looked like with long hair, I'd assume. That was long hair, I will say. I feel a lot better. Like, I feel like I look cooler wearing long hair, but at the same time, I don't really look any better than I do now. But, you know, you certainly feel cooler. At least as a guy, I do. Yeah, I mean, damn. I just don't have the hair type for that, man. I really don't. I would concur. I really, honestly, don't know what I was thinking, really. I had that for such a long time, too. Like I said, you feel good with long hair. It doesn't mean it works out. A lot of my friends never really said anything to me until after I changed it back to my old style. Which is what I have now. Semi-curly. That's nice. Yeah, I have really flat, and like when I don't wash my hair for like a day, it gets really greasy. I probably have like the worst hair type in the world, to be honest, but at the very least it's easy to style since all I do is just let it fall in front of my head. I have a pretty big forehead too, as you can see. So it's probably for the best that I allow it to. Yeah, I used to buzz it, and I would just feel so embarrassed. You know what, though? I did actually have a buzz cut, too, at one point. I will say that it's probably one of the worst hairstyles you could have, but not for practicality. You know, like, looks-wise, it's probably the most boring looking, but at the same time, it is also very easy to maintain that haircut. So you don't even have to be good at cutting hair to make it look nice. But that's like the only positive I can really say about it. Mine is wavy, kind of. I could see it, probably. I don't know. I don't really know what you look like, so I can't really make any connections, but... It's kind of hard to grasp sometimes that there's you guys are people, real people. And not just you, like, everyone that comes into my stream that, like, sits around for a little bit. They're all just people with, like, their own lives and stuff. And I'm just sitting here playing Minecraft. It's weird. It's kind of easy to forget that. Just think about Hugh Jackman, but hotter. Alright, Aaron. Alright. Well, I don't know if it's possible to get hotter than Hugh Jackman. Ooh, zoo-wee mama. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I mean, he can act, he can sing. What else? What can't Hugh Jackman do? Let's be honest. If that's actually the person I'm thinking of. He played Wolverine, right? I'm pretty sure. You're living proof. Okay. Aaron, I'm flattered. Man, if I could... Damn. I don't know. Gonna strongest Chuck Norris. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like that strong. But you know, working at a grocery store, I do have to lift some heavy things occasionally. And obviously after doing it for over a year, you'd think I'd be a little stronger. And I have maintained a lot of the strength I've gotten from going to the gym because of that. But does this get me to the simple? Well, it doesn't exist yet, so maybe. But when it does, if it does, then yes, it will. And that is it for the carrots, guys. Actually, I lied. There's a whole nother fucking row of them, because of course there is. And this is like the 4th inventory full of carrots we've had to get. A low-key stopped. Low-key stopped what? Exactly. What are you talking about, Pear? Okay, we have like 3 whole double chests of carrots, guys. Never mind. Okay. If you don't want to talk about whatever that was, that's fine. God damn it, dude. So many crops. Oh, there's 2 more layers. Why did I do... Seriously, why would I do so many carrots, dude? You think Tony Black is sleeping right now? Probably. He said it was pretty late. I mean... He seems like a pretty chill dude. Or... girl, or whatever, maybe. And with how long it takes me to actually harvest these crops, it allows the potatoes to grow, which is quite nice. I think when I do this again, I'll probably have the potatoes go up an extra layer. So there's just so many carrots. Granted, I would argue that carrots are probably the better crop to grow, just on the basis that they're cheaper than potatoes, but I like diversifying my money. Instead of just having one crop be the main one. Kind of like having multiple different crops be like my source of income. You have 4 viewers? Do I? Oh, cool. Wait, so who's still here? I know Aaron's here, Pear's still here, but who else is here? I'm sure they might not want to comment, but that's okay though. Okay. Who are these 2 nonchalant not saying anything? you know, anyone... Oh, Stuffy Fan. So who actually made the Stuffy Fan page? I'm confused. It had to be someone that knows me, right? Or not, maybe not knows me. They have to know a lot of the people. Aaron, I feel like it is you. Is there something you're not telling me, bro? In the sake of time saving, I'm actually going to... No, I don't think Tyler's here long enough to remember everyone. It's not my name. Avon. It was Aaron. Paris says it was Aaron, but I don't know who to believe. I don't know who to believe, y'all. This is really stressing me out, guys. Okay? Aaron sent me proof. Oh. Wow, that was kind of funny, though. The mystery was kind of fun, though. It's fine. Aaron, you know what? You know what? I figured it was you, but now that Paris saying it, it is you. I'm fairly certain that she's right. We're lying on my name, bruh. As if that matters. Made a stuffy fan page. Why would that matter, man? You know, if anything, it makes you like you more. This is not me. I think it was you. I don't know. It might have been the wind, too. Dude, these are not even grown at all. Actually, I need to harvest these anyways, because I'm going to turn these to potatoes. So whatever, right? How would I send you proof, pair? I don't know. Maybe on direct messages. For a chance. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant all the carrots on this row up. Probably. Next row for the potatoes never hurt no one. All I'm saying, guys, is after we're done here, we're going to do a lot of carrot trading. Absolutely. We're going to fill up my ender chest with as many carrots as possible and my inventory, and we're going to go just get so much money. Wait. Hold on. Activate detective edit. Hold on a minute. We need to make a path down to where the windmill is going to be. Well, since I already know how much crop yield I'm gonna get from like what 3 of these layers, I'm definitely gonna build it up here. I think right here is probably a good spot for the windmill to go. Right in the middle of the farm, practically. Right? Kind of, sort of. I'd say so. Or maybe, I don't know. Because I don't know how many potatoes that I'm going to get from this farm. Because I haven't harvested potatoes yet. But you know what? With how many carrots I'm getting just from these layers, even if I subtract this one here, I'm still getting probably way too many. With what, Fortune 3? Wow. Get $20 worth of money, I'll send you. Okay. You just said psych, so I know you're not going to do that, but I mean, you don't have to do that, man. Yeah, I'll build it right here. So all this right here is gonna turn. That's mean. Whoops. All this is gonna turn. This is gonna be where I build my windmill at. So. We'll just leave it here for now. Perfect. Okay. I don't have a shovel on me, but I need to go grab one. Gang, you didn't know good enough to do that. I'm actually at this point I'm kind of confused. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Pear. Maybe it was Aaron. I don't fucking know. I don't know at this point. I'm kind of just here for the ride. To be honest. You're pretty sure though. You aren't certain, but you're pretty sure it was Pear. Okay. I don't know. seems we're in quite the predicament. Yeah, you don't say. Now these paths that are going to go through this farm are more for aesthetic, I guess you could say, than anything. So I don't really care if they're not like the best. Oh hey, it's not even... That's interesting. I honestly, at this point, I don't really care who did it. It's just interesting that I have a fan page. Yeah. Still on that kind of. I'm just faking my creeper farm so you don't get... Bro, what? Alright, what do you even mean you're faking a creeper farm? What does that even mean, potato chip? Bro's faking a creeper... What? Seriously, what do you mean by that, bro? Bloodokie's faking a creeper farm. Son, I'm crying. Aaron, you're very interesting. Good doom scroll for a bit. Alright, Aaron. Well, have fun with that, I suppose. Well, I'm glad you stuck around for a while. Bye, Aaron. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either, pair. It's very interesting. I need to go grab the other... I gotta go grab some more slabs. See ya, Aaron. I'm actually a little bit nervous. There's a fourth one. Okay, perfect. They all survived. Wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't. Yeah, you don't gotta say anything, Perry. I mean, just watch, I guess. I don't know what to say either, so makes two of us. It's the best way to describe it. I mean, Casey's gone. Aaron just left. These aren't gonna be the paths. I'm just kind of like, for when I build my paths, this is kind of how they're gonna look. This is how they're gonna all line up to be. Suppose. That being said, because with these paths in here, now I can run through it, and then I'm gonna have a windmill down here. It's gonna look very nice. I can actually see how this will look for the most part if I update my map right now. I'm gonna move these, but I can generally see how the map is gonna change. Yeah, look at how much nicer that looks. Like, I mean, obviously it's not, you know. I actually think that's updated as much as possible. But you can kind of see the paths I go through, and I think that looks really nice. It makes them look better on a map. And I'm going to have something similar to it over here when I expand the Stuffy Creek into the farm. It's going to look very, very nice. I like that a lot, actually. Okay. Now, I think what we can do... I don't know. But we could... Oh. What we could probably do is... Where'd you come from? Tyler. Oh. Tyler. Huh? What did I just buy? Oh. What? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my finger was off. I couldn't see you, Chid. Hi, Quinn.
Hi. Do you want to play until 10, Gunner? I was just about to watch Severance. Cleo. You remember me? Remember me, Cleo?
Cleo's like, oh my gosh.
Come here, kitty.
You know,
Watch
her
this.
face is so much better for pants than the other one.
Yes.
No offense.
Cleo's better than Precious.
No, her face just looks better on digitally printed clothing because she looks so derpy. It's so funny, Lola's cat Ziggy likes that too.
Yes.
It's like that.
He
looks a lot like Leo. Yes, you are, Cleo. You're so pretty.
Yes, Cleo.
Oh, so pretty.
Okay, kitty.
There's not a thought going on behind those eyes, is there?
No.
No. Not a thought.
No.
He's so cute. Yeah.
Meow. Aw, her big belly is working around as you pat her. Dumps the load.
Okay, Tyler.
Pendant.
Tyler. Look at my base.
Not bad. 13 as usual.
So pretty.
I like it.
Okay, Tyler.
Pretty is our world.
I will get on.
Okay. Ow. I'll get on right now, Tyler. Oh, you gonna take a bigger? Okay, chat. Oh, hey, Tyler. I'm gonna add you to something really quick, okay?
You moderator.
Maybe. Look at Aaron's videos.
Oh God, what did Aaron do? Are you done? What?
Oh, that tastes bad. I'm sorry. No, it's okay.
Okay, Tyler.
What?
I'm gonna add you to something very special. Tyler, I had someone watching me today from Brazil. It's crazy. Some crazy stuff. Oh, hello, Juan Carlos. Whoa, a polar bear. I've totally forgot they could spawn up here. It's kind of interesting. Tyler. Tyler.
Sorry. What's up, Grandma?
What? Why did it freaking rut? Oh my god. Seriously? Why is it censoring your name? It's censoring Tyler. Are you kidding me?
That better not be a wall of chuds, Gunner.
No, actually that'd be funny. But it's a wall of legends or board of legends.
Hello.
And you're on it now.
Good.
Yeah, I had to put your mom because it wouldn't let me type Tyler for some reason. I kept putting hashtags. So, well, you're on it now, Tyler.
Thank you, man.
Okay, I'm gonna get on now, Tyler. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. I'm sorry I have to end the stream prematurely, but Tyler wants me to get on. We've been live for 3 hours. Damn. I'll play. I'm sorry. No, Aaron. Getting on for each interview. Shut up. At pair. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. What? You can stream you in Tyler's world? No. Yes, I am. I'm sorry, Juan Carlos. Thank you all for being here. Juan Carlos, you're a legend. Aaron, no, not. I'm going to play with my friend Tyler. Thank you all for being here, okay? I will stream. I do not hate you guys. Come on. Come on, dude. I do not hate you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I've been streaming Minecraft all day. Okay. Well, I will stream tomorrow for sure. After I get back from lab and biology. Stream.